MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Isotopes. The Isotopes look for their 7th straight victory next. Corbin will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Kevin.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So now to the plate, Taylor Ward. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 258 the average to begin play. 16 homers and 49 runs batted in. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got the average up to 307 here, 37 homers, and 91 runs batted in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Bro, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The count now at 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Dakota Hudson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now in the box, Ken Griffey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what you got in this lineup as they try to clinch a division title?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Benito Santiago comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
And what's amazing about this, Dan, you see guys get hot, and when they get hot, it's usually base hits and doubles. Not the case with this monster. He's driving everything he sees out of the ballpark.
Absolute pitcher's nightmare right now. On point with the fastball. You throw him a breaking ball, it better be a good one, because if you hang it, he's going to bang it.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mancini moving back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
This guy continues to stay hot. 9 runs batted in his last 10 games.
Yeah, over the course of my career, Dan, I'm sure you can attest to the same thing. There's certain guys you do not want to see at the plate in certain situations. They can just smell that RBI. 9 in the last 10 games is certainly him doing a lot of smelling. Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Smoke toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is fifth, the shortstop.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 1 for 4. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
hard on the ground towards short. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And Evans is there for it to retire the side. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Into the box, Joe Morgan. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Roy. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 to Joe Morgan.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Popped him up. Hudson moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 5th, the first baseman.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Number 26 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Dwight Evans. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way.
Whoa, up there. Nope. 2-0.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective,
a swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Joe Torre. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The average sits at a cool .305 entering play. 6 home runs and 33 driven in. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Stepping in now, Patrick Corbin. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He pulls this one into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Isotopes are out in front, 3-0. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 57.
Into the box, Joe Hudson. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit weakly back to the mound. Now the throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Dakota Hudson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Now the 0-1. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Newman 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Ball 2. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Griffey. One down.
Now batting, number 3.
So digging in now, Taylor Ward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hudson on second. Hudson is over at first with one away. Hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the box now, Duke Snyder. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. High and deep to straightaway right. Evans on the move to the track. 1 run scores. And that is off the wall in right field.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
In now, Reggie Jackson as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. The 0-1 delivery.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. 4 runs here in this half inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Javier Baez, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Philadelphia is on top, 4-3. Bottom of the 3rd now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey.
The left fielder, Ken Griffey.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Striding in once again, Benito Santiago. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Newman brings it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Jones is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trey.
Ready now, Trey Mancini. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
To the plate now, Joe Hudson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Here's a pop-up now, and Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and next will be the speed threat, Joe Morgan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he takes ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Jay Bruce is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Pitch. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Two-run homer for Jay Bruce. His second home run of the game as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Not very often you need 4 home runs to take the lead, but that's the situation we have here. I guess if you live by the long ball, you die by the long ball. Well, they're living good right now. We'll see how long that lasts.
Standing in now, Dwight Evans. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Evans is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
On the season, Evans is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And another foul ball. No outs, nobody on. This pitch is popped up. Pujols has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Into the box now, Joe Torre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Shortstop, Honus Wagner.
Standing in, Honus Wagner. First pitch of the at-bat. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Hudson is there. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 5-4 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Dakota Hudson.
Number 43.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Kevin Newman is on deck. Full count still. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate, Kevin Newman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Taylor Ward. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1, 2, 3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In there, 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And it's quickly 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ward ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. It's now 5-5.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. And they take the lead. It's gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Homer Bailey, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And he popped him up, and Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. So here now's the pitcher, Homer Bailey. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung it.
First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Baez onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in now, Benito Santiago. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Ready once again, Trey Mancini, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, number 57.
Digging in once again, Joe Hudson. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Towards second, and this is taken for the out. Phillies down in order. They lead it 7-5. Leading off the inning, Andrew Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Andrew Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No, inside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Popped him up. Baez is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Morgan. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Now back, first baseman, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. From the stretch.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
And he fouls this one off. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Hit to first. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
At the plate now, Dwight Evans, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it 7-6 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So striding forward now, Joe Torre. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. Phillies on top 7-6. Robin Yount is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Robin Yount.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 16 homers, and 66 driven in. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as he hits one on a line to left field. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Taylor Ward, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Matt Wisler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37.
Hannes Wagner will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
George Brett will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 8 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch out, nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? The relay.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And a ball, 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And next to hit is the catcher, Benito Santiago. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Softly hit here to the left side, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Emmanuel Clase takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Andrew Jones is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Indiana leads this one 8-7. John Franco has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in, Duke Snider. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And this will be fouled away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Now at the plate, Reggie Jackson is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
Ball 1.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Over to take charge of this one is Andrew, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this one remains tight. It's 8-7. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And Joe Morgan strides up to the plate.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Newman's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 12,
Now to the plate, Jay Bruce. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And Bruce is going to try for third. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
To the plate now, Dwight Evans. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Snyder, and to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. At the plate, Joe Torre. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Slow grounder to first. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Isotopes on top 9-7. Raleigh Fingers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Fingers.
set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols. Jose Iglesias is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting, number 57.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Joe Hudson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Scooped up, and that's it. They are your American League Western Division champs.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Indiana get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Homer Bailey wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Raleigh Fingers earns the save out of the bullpen, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For Philadelphia, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.